For this point, Vegeta has always been the workhorse, and sadly he rarely gets the glory. So what's the fact here? Vegeta does much of the heavy lifting in major battles, but rarely gets the credit for the win. Is this acceptable? I don't think so. I think a lot of us, when they watch the anime or read the manga, we see again Goku gets it, again Goku becomes Super Saiyan God, again Goku gets Ultra Instinct, again Goku gets to finish him off. What about Vegeta? All of this hard work, does he not deserve the glory for once? And I think he does, and I will show it to you. Against Kid Buu, who's the one who actually fights Kid Buu? I want you to tell me. It is Vegeta. He's actually the one who puts up a fight with Kid Buu and manages to hold him off so they can actually finally finish him off. He takes a brutal punishment against Kid Buu so only Goku can gather the energy from the Spirit Bomb. He does this for all of Earth. In the Tournament of Power, he eliminates Top, the second strongest Pride Trooper. The second. We can even argue that maybe he is stronger than Jiren because of his Hakai, because of his God of Destruction power, and he survives longer than most. But Jiren gets the final showdown with Goku and Frieza and Android 17. During the resurrection of Frieza, Vegeta is seconds away from finishing Frieza. But what happens? The timeline is reset and Goku can take the win. I don't think this is really fair. This is a pattern we see time and time again throughout the anime and the manga. Vegeta creates the openings, but he takes the punishment so Goku can succeed. So in my opinion, which is based on what we've seen from the manga, Vegeta is actually the one who needs to collect the fruits from his labor. And what are those fruits? On the glory of eliminating his opponents. Next, by this time, Vegeta is seen as the people's protector. By Dragon Ball Super, Earth's ordinary people, the humans, already know Vegeta as Bulma's husband and Capsule Corp's protector. He participates in the day-to-day events. He runs things into Capsule Corp, helps Bulma, is involved in Earth's affair. We see him on vacations, and he's not just fighting. He teaches others and protects other universes, Kaba and the universe's Six Saiyans, something Goku cannot say, and acts with diplomacy and respect among the gods. And this is something that Goku fails to do. This has been the acting joke in Dragon Ball Super. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm just saying, as the guardian and the protector of the earth, there is a standard you need to adhere to. Against the Zenos, he even stresses Supreme Kai. He stresses Whis. He stresses the God of Destruction, Beerus, and the other gods. Vegeta decides to stand there and be respectful amongst the gods, as a true guardian needs to be. And even though Goku manages to save the earth at the end, this should have never happened, because Vegeta would have had the respect among the other gods. It would not have provoked the Tournament of Power, even though it was already planned from the start. So, and there's also a line in Dragon Ball Super that we missed, that a lot of people miss, but is ingrained in the back of my mind. Why does Whis accept to train Vegeta? Why does Whis accept to train Vegeta, guys? It is because of one thing that he said. He said, "I will train you with one promise only." And Vegeta asked, "What is this promise?" He said, "I will train you if you decide to become the next God of Destruction." What does Vegeta say? He accepts. Did he ask this about Goku? Nah. He asked this about Vegeta. And you guys might say, this is a big difference. This actually goes against your own argument of protecting the earth. I don't think so. Because we're talking about someone who has the ethics, the strength, and the elegance and the eloquency of becoming a God of Destruction. What does a God of Destruction do? He destroys, yes. But that's besides the point. We admitted that Vegeta had the potential to become a god, and gods are usually known as guardians. So this shows that Vegeta has grown into a leader, into a man of the people, and not just a fighter. Next, we've said it time and time again, but Vegeta learns from his mistakes and Vegeta is a family man and a team player. Vegeta, throughout the anime, we see him often regretting his prideful decisions, vowing not to repeat them. I can only imagine what a discussion between Vegeta from Super and Vegeta from Z would be. It would be one of the craziest things we can see. He would tell him, I know why you feel this way. I understand you. But you cannot do this. This is not the way to act. So this is how it would go. It would go something along those lines. And for example, after letting Cell reach perfection, he later fights smarter, less pridefully in Super. He fights for others in Super. We've said it so many times by now. But Goku repeats the same mistakes. What do we see in the manga? He decides to give Moro a sensu bean. Come on! Come on! He gave Cell a sensu bean and he gives Moro a sensu bean. Come on! Is this really what we want from our guardian? No. No. This shows less growth in the area of responsibility, which, as we've defined before, is an important characteristic of a guardian and is included in the definition of being a guardian. Vegeta actively participates into the everyday life of the Earth. He raises Trunks and Bola. He supports Bulma and he's there for his family in everyday life. Yes, Goku does farming, but he's always off running away, training somewhere else, in other planets, other universes, been with Whis and with Beerus. Contrast of Vegeta. Big contrast. Goku is absent for long stretches. He decides to stay dead, not to be there for his family. He's off training and he even admits that he doesn't really know how to be a husband or a father. Which, guys, this is exactly why we like Goku. Because of his character. And because, yes, he can be serious. But I'm saying, as the title of the Guardian of the Earth, who do you want to have this title in terms of character? Is it really Vegeta or Goku? Guys, I love Goku. I love Goku. I love him. He has been an inspiration. He's been someone I looked up to. He's been my reason to train, my motivation to train. There is not a single pinch of dislike into Goku. I don't want you to see it this way. Man, he's probably my favorite character. I always look up to him and his video and like how he acts. I look up videos about him, so I'm like, damn, this is amazing. He's respected, he's strong. But guys, let's be real here. Vegeta deserves to be called the Guardian of the Earth.